Welcome back once again for another episode of Vintage Story. In today's episode, we have ruin exploration. What is this place? Home improvement and smithing. The chisel is just too addictive. You pick it up, you can't put it down. And as well as a brief story time with yours truly. J for journal. I didn't even know we had a journal in this game, to be honest. Right, this is the morning. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy. Let's just continue from where we left off. I've replaced a few torches around my base, just because they all went out while I was mining out for this gold and silver. And I went ahead and smashed up almost all of them, apart from that one big, bountiful crystallized chunk of native gold. Absolutely beautiful. That's going to get displayed somewhere. Look, that left us with, that is 201 native gold nuggets. That is a lot, considering I only need 2 per ingot. So I'm not going to have any issue with gold. Now, I only did get 29 nuggets of silver. There's still that other side to be mined out, so I'm holding out that there's more in there. Hopefully there is. Otherwise, it might be a bit of an issue to make a full set of black bronze lamella. But first off, I need to make a pickaxe because my other ones died while I was out there. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. I'll get it started. So it takes 2 nuggets of silver, 2 nuggets of gold, and 16 copper nuggets to make 100 units of black bronze, which is perfect. I think I said I needed 19 last time, was it? For a full set of black lamella. So that shouldn't be too bad. I think the main issue is going to be getting copper, but there is plenty of that out there. It's not going to be too bad to get, but I'm going to make a pick with this so I can get the rest of that quartz and mine out the rest of any ores if there's any in there, hopefully. So I've just been minding my own business. I thought last episode there was a boat horn in here, but maybe not. So I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. Maybe it's outside. Went and checked outside. No, it's not there. Turns out, we've got 2 visitors in here that just do not... Well, they shouldn't even be in here, to be fair. Now, it makes me question whether these oil lamps are actually any good. Because there's 2 in here, and it's not a massive space, yet these guys seem to spawn. So this is why I was a bit hesitant to make them. So I'm not really too sure how much... how good of a job they do at protecting anything and stopping spawns. I've not had any issues up here yet, but that could change. Well, I was about to start moving stuff out of this room into here just to free up a bit more space in there. And I have realized one fatal error in my plan. I can't put anything on these half slabs, can I? So I'm gonna have to either dig this up and change it a bit, or I suppose actually I could just break the blocks below and start placing things like that. It's not too bad. That'll work for now. Probably end up doing that actually. I really want to get started on making a smithing area down in this part. I'm not too sure what the other parts, well, the other doorways can be used for at the moment. I've not really thought much about expanding that way, but over this side, the smithing area is going to begin. I kind of started a bit at some point, but I've kind of just left it. So we've got our black bronze poured. I made an ingot and a pickaxe. Obviously I need the pickaxe for mining. And I put it into an ingot, well, the rest of it into an ingot mold because, oh, that's water. Because I forgot to go and fire these raw lamellae molds, which is not good. Can't do it right now because currently it's night and the daily visitors have arrived. I really need to make like a pitfall trap out there at some point. It's getting kind of obnoxious having these guys just stand outside my door. Well, he's not having a good time. But yeah, it's just so I don't get bothered by them while I'm in my base. I've also been debating what I should be doing with this leather, but I think I'm just going to settle on making leather backpacks for now. That should give me an extra 6 slots to work with in my inventory, which is quite a big increase to be fair. I was juggling with the thought of making leather armor just for daily use, but it's not like it's too difficult to get. It just takes a long time to process. So that's why I was a bit hesitant, but it should be alright with what I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, it's now the morning. We've finally crafted our black bronze pickaxe. I am going to fire off these raw lamellae molds real quick, and then I think we're going to head out. We're going to go back to the veins, mine them out. Hopefully we get enough silver. Okay. I know I said I was going to go and mine that quartz out, but I kind of picked up the chisel and yeah, I've been a bit busy. So at first I started up with these little up steps for the barrels, you know, just to fence them in a bit, make them look a bit nicer instead of just having them sticking out the ground. And I was like, oh, well, why don't I just make a second row as well? I might as well use that space above. And then it turned into making a whole whole decorative storage area for him, I guess. And the worst part is, for some reason, the barrels don't actually take in light unless you hold in a torch in front of them for some reason. I'm not too sure why. It's probably because each one of these is technically a whole cobblestone block. So the game probably thinks that it's surrounded and not open like it is. And I use so much cobblestone in making this. Like this little 4-piece block up here, that's a whole piece of cobblestone. But it's chiseled down just to be that little corner. Probably could have used a slab for it, right? But I made a bunch of blocks, so it took me a few days in game. But that's because I also went and repeated it on the other side. Yeah, might be a bit overkill. I don't think anybody in this game probably needs 16 barrels. Definitely not just for making leather. I'm not too sure what else I can make with them. Hopefully something, otherwise it might have been a wasted effort. But it does look nice, that's the main thing. I also gave the drifter pit a bit of a facelift. I mean, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this. I'm not too sure if I want to just keep it a giant pit, or I thought I could make a stairwell out of it and have it go up, because technically this is the base of the tower that we're stood in. So I could do that instead, and then have a stairway all the way down. Or I could just, you know, dig a giant pit all the way down to the bottom. I'm not really too sure myself. Yeah, now we're actually going to go mine that quartz. The chisel is just too addictive. You pick it up, you can't put it down. Right, you got to make everything look nice. Or at least I do. I find I'm the kind of person who does that. But I got lost in the sauce. Oh yeah, quickly while I'm just replacing all the torches before I leave. I did start on making like a little route down to the smithing area I want, but I kept digging down. And every time I dig this block, this layer of block, water would just come pouring in, and it kept really annoying me. Even though the ice above is frozen. It doesn't really make sense, because I'm pretty sure it's a 1 deep pond. But I suppose if it's only covering the top layer of the block, it might be a different story. But I'll get there eventually. Maybe when I return, I'll start on this. So I ended up whipping up some torches and then sleeping through the rest of the night, because there was no point in going when it was, you know, just about to turn midnight. Definitely probably would have ran into some bears or something, no, my luck. Probably wolves, actually, more than anything. Well, we made it back without any issues. I did accidentally jump into the water, and I completely forgot that you get soaking wet, so I'll probably end up freezing at some point. This does look a bit ominous, just dark passageways down here, since all the torches I dropped last time have obviously expired. Probably should have picked them up before I left. It would have saved me having to make a few more as well. But we'll continue on. Also, if I was smart enough, I would have... oh, silver. Oh, that's perfect. That's just what we wanted. I was going to say, as if I was smart enough, I would have brought a chest with me as well to put all this quartz in, instead of just throwing it outside, like last time. But with the extra slots I've got, it shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully, I'll take a bit more back with me this time. I also had a comment point out that I wasn't mining efficiently, because I was only mining in 1x1 strips, when I don't really need to do that, do I? Thinking about it. If I mine one strip, go to mine again, I'm not missing anything, I'm just saving a bunch of my pickaxe, because if I mine this out, or this one out, I'm just seeing the other side of that block, so there's not much point in doing that, is there? So thank you to whoever commented that, because it just saves me a load of durability, and time, really. The hell is this? This is not a part of my, my quartz, well, my gold and silver grabbing things. What are these blue things? Blue worms? Can I break them? Do they give anything? Oh, that's a horrible noise. Ugh. What is this? What are these? Speleothems. I have... Is this like a little ruin? Does it go anywhere? Oh, it does seem to lead somewhere, actually. Well, it seems to lead down into what looks like another ruin. I'm gonna imagine there's water down there. I don't really have much space. Can I... Oh. Okay, there's not water down there. Whatever it is, it does not look good. Let's explore in here first. It looks so cool. I've had quite a few comments telling me I missed a few of these in other ruins I've been to, so might as well check this one. This one's got some extinguished torches. Great. Rusty gear, I will actually take a rusty gear. What do I get rid of? Don't I need, really? Guess I'll get rid of the flax. Ruined Claymore. Oh, hell yeah. It's way better than a flax. A falx. Get out of my inventory. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, no. Look at that thing. Now that's a sword. Oh, the tip's bent. Well, it would be a great sword if, you know, the end wasn't bent. Actually, saying that, what's the durability on this thing? 15? Oh, it's just a decoration then, isn't it? Oh, hopefully you can get, like, restored versions of these. Because, that would be cool. A lot cooler than a falx, I think, personally. Let's go down here and, have a gander. No clue what's going to be down here. Probably not good, whatever it is. Ooh, now this is a ruin. Damn. Hopefully you know what, I'm just going to drop it. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Let me just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Throw these over here. What is this place? Altar? Is this like a church? An abandoned church? I just want to light the place up, honestly. Just so nothing spawns on me. Can I break these? Well, obviously I can break them. Oh. Well, I guess they don't have anything in them. You're damn right, that's cool as hell. I wonder if there's any, like, secret rooms in here. What is this? An altar? With wet dirt? With mold? Well, I'm having that. It's coming home. I'll be a bit of free decoration, right? Oh, what do I get rid of? Flex seeds. I've got a million flex seeds already. Each torch holder can be used to place oh, hell yeah. Finally, a torch that will never go out. No clue if there's anything behind any of this. Do I really want to dig it out? That is also another question. Wood rubble. Oh my god, it's huge. What is this place? This is a proper room. Nothing like I've seen before. Does it just lead back out? Oh, that's a shiver. I'm gonna come back down here for now. Can I break this iron door? I want this. Oh, hell yes. This day just keeps getting better and better. Get rid of the stone. I don't need that. I'll happily take an iron door over that. What is this? Surely there's... Is this just it? Anything else up here? More quartz? Forget that. I've done enough quartz mining. Should probably get out of here before it gets too dark and things start spawning in there. What's this? Each treasure chest. Is that lead? Oh, silver? That is more silver than I've mined. Oh my god. No way I just spent all that time quarrying all that just to happen upon all this. That's crazy. I don't actually know what I want to get rid of now. It's all kind of useful. I'll get rid of the stone. No way I just found 61 silver bits. Well, I'm definitely set for silver. Brand black, blah, blah, I can't even talk now. Well, I'm not wanting to die, and it's currently nighttime out there. I can't see a damn thing, even with a torch. So I am just going to hold myself up until it's daytime. Because I do not want to die with all that silver. I still can't believe I found all that. I didn't even know there was, like, treasure chests in the game. Ah, the hell with it. You know what? We just run for it. It should be fine. Pretty sure the way I'm running leads back to those two traders that we met one time. In fact, in the same situation. Yeah, here they are. Let's go stop in and see what they're selling. What do you got on you, Innes? Wrapped vessel. Messenger shirt. Squire boots. Saddle blanket. Does that mean I can ride things? Are there mounts in this game? That'd be sick. Metal parts. Ooh, I think I need them for translocators, right? 2 gears. Scroll. Ooh. Is that like lore? Stories passed down for others to read. Villager stories. Oh, I'm freezing to death. Look at that screen shake. And a treasure map? 14 gears though. It's quite a lot. Let's see what Humbert's selling. You've got some nice decor, Humbert. Yeah, I agree, mate. But I ain't buying any though. There's nothing that really too interesting here. What's he buying? Used crates, metal scraps, lanterns. Ooh, bronze. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys like buying bronze items, don't they? Don't buy them for much though. A couple of gears here and there. What was Innis buying? Dismiss bronze forks. A black bronze shovel. Ooh, I could sell him one of them. Black bronze pick? Wonder if he'd accept one that's half used. Maybe not. But it is 7 gears, which could be helpful. He's buying ore blasting bombs as well. That might be worth it. Do I just... Is he gonna take it? Maybe it has to be like a fresh one. Yeah, I don't think I can give this to him. That's a bit unfortunate. Could have used it up to the last bit and then just sold it to him. What's this? Blackguard Greaves. 27 gears. Well, I slept through the night, and I don't think that was a good idea. I am now freezing to death, it seems. Well, my body temperature is still pretty high, though. Do these actually have anything in? Can I open them? I can't even break them. That's a bit of a shame. Right, I've got to run back home real quick, I guess. It's too cold out here. I'll freeze to death. Well, we made it back in one piece somehow. Went ahead and smashed all those ore chunks up, and we've ended up with 145 nuggets of silver, no thanks to that treasure chest that we found, which is very handy, and a grand total of 248 gold nuggets. That is more than enough to make the black lamella and all the black bronze we'll ever need. I think the only issue is, though, I don't think I've got any more copper than this, so I'm going to have to go back to the desert real quick, smash up a bunch of those deposits that are left, and then come back and start making it. And then, hopefully, in some time, we'll actually have some armor, and we can go into the caves without dying immediately, which would be grand. I have no clue what I'm going to do with this iron door. Like, in what world do I need an iron door, right? I suppose it's probably useful for something, but for now, yeah, don't really have anywhere to put it. Plop the altar down there. Probably not the best idea next to the bed. I'm going to summon something evil while I sleep. Of a nightmare, you know. So I guess I better get ready and head back out to the desert. I suppose I really was worried for nothing. There's just so many rams around this area. This makes my life so much more easier. I'm not even left to go out yet. Oh, that one double hit. Well, if I'm killing those 4 or 5 rams, I now have 8 rawhide. I should probably just run back since my house is like 2 minutes away and actually start prepping this, because that's going to be some bonus leather right there. And there we have it. That's going to be an extra, what, 26 leather? 24? I can't remember specifically how much it actually makes. Probably 24. I'm kind of surprised it's not actually snowed yet. It's like, it's frosty every morning, and basically all throughout the day, but no snow at all. Which, I don't know, I'd like to see. It'd be nice. Well, we've arrived at the first spot of many to start digging out our copper. I think maybe 1 or 2 of these I already dug out and I forgot to remove the marker for, but just look at how many there are. Should have no issue with copper for the foreseeable future. First vein's looking pretty good. It's medium quality. That's what we like to see. No poor quality copper in this place. You know, thinking about it though, there is one little issue. I forgot to make another pickaxe, so I'm only going to be able to get like another vein or 2 at max before I have to go back anyway, which is kind of annoying. I should have thought that beforehand. This single vein went all over the place, but fortunately it's connected to a bit of borax, so we'll take that as well. I don't know how much borax would spawn in a cluster. We'll take it all, because why not? It's going to be helpful later, I think. I'm only assuming that because it requires tier 3 to break, so I might need it for the next step. I am not too sure. Well, I have no clue how long borax veins go on for, but I've grabbed a stack of it, so that should be enough for now. I'll mark this on the map, because I'll never know when I need more. I know there's some more back at near my base, but if that runs out, well, it's better to have a bit more than not, I guess. Oh. Safety. How we doing, bud? You got anything on you? Oh, more fancy vessels, like always. I really want to buy some of these tapestries, but they're so expensive. I want to decorate the base with them. These storage vessels are nice too, actually. Oh, there's flower pots. To make it like a nice little flower garden at some point, I guess. I guess I'll just rest up here for tonight. Just wait it out. Well, I hate to love you and leave you, Temper, but I'm out here. This motherfucker has been shooting me all night. And I just lost an arrow somewhere. I have no clue where that went. It is probably long gone by now. You know, I completely forgot this was out here. I suppose I better come back for it when I actually make my way to iron. Don't know how long that's going to be. Considering I only just got to bronze. I think I need to find some iron first. I don't think I've seen any at all. So I'm just wandering around doing a bit of exploring. And I come across this and I'm like, oh, this is a weird shape. Maybe this is a crater left by a meteorite. And I started digging it out. And voila. I was only in this area looking around for more copper, which I actually can't seem to find any. That'll be handy in the future. It's surrounded by this swavite. I can't even pronounce that. Swavite is what I'm going to call it. And I don't know if that's any good, but I'll take some of it. Maybe I can use it for, oh, there's more there. For some building blocks or something. So I'll dig the rest of this out. And then I'm going to head back because this meat's going to spoil I've got in my inventory. It's an absolute unit of a vein. There's like at least 10 pieces there. Not counted specifically. But how many is that actually? 4, 6, 10, 11 pieces. I don't know how big they're meant to be. But that other one was only a few blocks wide. So I'm guessing this is going to be really helpful in the future. Or maybe not. I don't know. You know, I absolutely love forests. I should probably make a forest world. And that is the absolute reason why I don't love forests. Hopefully it doesn't actually notice me since it seems to be asleep. Alright. I guess I better live up to the fact I said all bears are kill on sight. Oh, is it running away? Come on. Don't be like that, bear. Ooh. Oh, well now it's just dead, isn't it? Did I get it? Oh, I actually got it. That's my first bear kill of the game. Suppose I better get soaking wet to get these arrows. This is a really deep pond. What the hell? But there we go. First bear kill. This bow. Best idea I ever had in this game. Bushmeat. Huge hides. Oh my god. I'll take them. You know what? I'm leaving your carcass there. I don't want you respawning, to be honest. So, just stay there. That is your final resting place, bear. Somebody had told me to never cut down a tree with resin on it, so I'm guessing it's actually useful, so I'll take it with me. I think I threw away the original piece that I found. Maybe I should start looking through this forest a bit more for some resin. I don't know what it's used for, so I'll look that up when I get back. Innes is still selling this scroll. I kind of want to read it. Whether it's anything useful or not is beyond me, but I might come back. I think I'm going to make like one of each of these, bring them back and sell them to him because they sell for quite a lot of gears. And they're not too difficult to make, especially with how much gold and silver I've got. So I'm going to do that after I cook up a batch and then come by the scroll. I've got to do it within 3 days though, so hopefully I can manage to do that. It's funny enough that I say I never see them, these pigs, yet my house is literally just over there and there's 1 or 2 right here. So free meat for me, I guess, again. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if I could actually aim. That's 1 down. The only issue with hunting these pigs around here is there's so many bushes. It's really hard to actually find them when they run off into them. Oh, and there's chickens. I need to kill some chickens actually because I need feathers. I need to make more arrows for sure because I am running very low. Still amazes me how much meat these things have on them, even in the dead of winter. You wouldn't think they would, but there we go. Alright, time to actually head back now. Got sidetracked there, hunting things. And not literally just around the corner from my base is a giant cave. How have I missed this? That looks like it's also got borax in it as well, which is great. I am a fool. It is actually quartz. Why did I think it was borax? Why would borax be this close to the surface? Oh well. I've been thinking about what else I want to do with my base area, and I'm thinking I might extend the pit. Just have it go around, or I was thinking eventually I could actually make a giant wall, make it into like a bit of a fortress, have the pit in front, have this little area here which is already kind of like a natural little entrance way, make like a little drawbridge, and then obviously walls alongside, have the pit continue round, and maybe connect up to that mountain somehow. And then I could have the entire area as my base, really. Quite a lot of space. I don't know what I'd fill it with, but it's just an idea for the future. Because I think that'd look pretty neat. I am definitely going to have to add a little fence in front of this for now. Things keep spawning in there. I did fill it in with dirt, actually, because I was going to use this as the pen, wasn't I? It's slowly growing back. But I keep seeing, every time I run past, I always see something just wander out the cave and just stare at me. And it's like, oh, well, great. I caused this mess. And of course I come back and all my torches are burnt out. And these ones I've got with me extinguished because I jumped into some water. Look, if I come out here, I guarantee. Yeah, look, right in here. Permanently. Constantly. And a drifter. I've made this mess myself. I'll have to fix it at some point. Get rid of that first. Drifter means nothing to me. You are nothing, buddy. Get out of here. Having to go around and replace all these torches is really annoying. Because not only do I have to spend time doing that, I also have to spend sticks and grass doing it. Grass, easy to get. Sticks, on the other hand, bit annoying. The bushes are quite far out now, so it really makes me want to make some lanterns, so I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. So I might do that in a bit. Also, before I left, I completely forgot to actually even cook this. I just put the red meat in the pot and just left it. I didn't light it. I didn't put anything in there. So, oopsie. I better get smithing up some black copper. Little expedition out ended up leaving us with, I think, 352 units. Well, not units, nuggets of copper, which is perfect. That's a lot. As you can see here, I've worked out the math. This is going to create 16 black bronze, either ingots or molds, which is perfect. That means with the remaining copper we have, we should be able to make one each of those tools. But I need technically an extra pickaxe because I actually need to go back and get more copper. Although saying that, I do have 500 and something units of copper in there that I could use to make a copper pickaxe instead and go back and get it. It wouldn't take me that long to do. But for now, we'll smelt this up, get it poured, hopefully be able to make enough. I just realized I'm not going to have enough charcoal actually. Might be able to skimp a bit and make enough charcoal with what's here. I might have to go cut some more trees as well. We'll figure that out when we get there. While that is heating up, I think I'm gonna go grab those lamellay molds. They should be cooked and ready. Hopefully I don't get mobbed. Oh yeah, look at them all wandering off. That should be alright. Can't really see much out here. Don't think there's any bowtons or anything. Ow. Oh no, that's not good. Maybe I should put that in my offhand first. Oh, why can I not pick 3 up at once? That's a bit annoying. Wow. Okay, so that lets me do it. Yeah, look at all these guys. Hi, buddy. Of course, there's a rift right outside my house. What's new? Right, we'll lay these down. This is still going to smelt for a while. Oh, saying that, no it doesn't. I could have used something else to get it there, but let's just see how that fares. That's probably not going to be enough. Absolutely not. In fact, I don't even think I'll have enough charcoal to smelt all of this. Which could be an issue. It doesn't leave me much time to make the tools to go and run and sell to Ignis. Well, I said I might not have enough charcoal to do all that, but it's actually going relatively fast. I think I'll just about have enough to get this done. And I'm not actually too sure if it actually requires more for higher quantities or not. I can't remember if I read that right. You can place any amount of ore nuggets in the crucible, 128 per slot times 4, but the more ore you add, the longer the smelting process will take. It's more efficient if you fill the slots evenly. Alright, so I wasn't wrong. It does take a bit longer, but I should be okay. So I just had enough charcoal. Literally the last piece just got used to finish it. Let's pour all this out real quick. So that's all poured out. Should have 500 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. That leaves me with 5 extra to do whatever I please with. Well, actually, it's just going to be going into the lamellay mold. But I need to get more charcoal to heat up. I need to reheat these ingots anyway. So I'm going to make a few more tools out of them. I definitely want another pickaxe. I don't want to make another copper one. There's no point. We'll wait for those to cool. I'll probably end up just doing some work on the base. Dig a bit more out. And then we'll head off. We'll sell them. make some gears. I'd like to make like a little museum room or something, just like a little collector's room to store all my finds. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I totally didn't just sleep through the night because I forgot I could do that. Right, let's make these up real quick. Where are my sticks? He says that they're probably in his inventory. Yep. We'll make these, we'll run off and sell them so we can definitely get those gears. And then we'll come back, we'll smelt, well, I'll have to go chop some trees actually. That's going to be the first thing I do. I might have enough firewood here to make a small amount of charcoal again. Hopefully we do. We'll check on the way back. Now, travel back over to the trader and see what he wants. Hi Hubbard, what are you selling? Anything new? Nope, not really. Alright, Innes, hopefully you haven't actually forgotten what you wanted, which is one of these, and one of these. 24 gears. Hell yes. Don't mind if I do. That is a big addition to our total of like, what, 5 gears we've got? I also said I was going to buy this scroll, so I'll do that. Forgot about that, to be honest. You also had another piece of dialogue I've never seen. Know of any interesting places around here? Got something big for you. Too dangerous for me, but you might be able to handle it. I can't give away a haul like this for free though. Bring me a tin bronze pickaxe and I'll tell you where to find it. Trust me, it's worth your while. So he wants me to bring him a tin bronze pickaxe, even though I've just given him black bronze. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying because I don't have any more tin. I don't know where to find tin. Well, I suppose I better go find some some tin because I want to know what Innes here has for me. Not exactly too sure what it could be. Could be a treasure map actually saying that, which would be, I don't know if it'd be worth the trade, probably since they're worth like 9 gears. Well, I suppose it's time we read this scroll. I'm kind of interested to know what's on it. Could just be like recipe for a loaf of bread or something. Who knows? Oh, that is... Why is that going to be so ominous? Discovered lore, the morning, part 1 of 5. J for journal. I didn't even know we had a journal in this game, to be honest. Right, this is the morning. Gather round, gather round. This is a story to get you through the long, cold night when it comes for you, like it has this night for us. Do you think we were the first to feel the cold? The first to see the ghosts wandering through the night? No. This has been happening since my grandfather's era. Since the time before that. I'll tell you about when it began. When Bearfurth, the first of us, saw the protector light go dim and realized she was not alone in the forests. There was a time before this one, when the world was dark. There was nothing out there. No light, no trees, no birds and no music. What horror. A great miasma of nothingness. Can you imagine such a place? Through this emptiness a woman crawled, alone, starving, lost. She only knew suffering, only knew pain and grief, but she continued living because she did not know of any other path. Oh, there's a next page. Actually, I guess there's not a next page. I'll have to find the rest. I said it was 1 of 5, right? I kind of missed it because I was yapping. But that's really cool. I like the fact that there are stories and there's lore in this game. That just makes me a bit more invested in it all, really. It's not just a survival sandbox. Where did that guy even come from? Like, just chilling, now he's wandering off into the sunset? Okay, you do you, buddy. Well, we did have enough wood to just about fill the charcoal pit. I had to chop 1 or 2 more logs just to finish it off and get enough firewood to actually make the starter for it. But I think we're going to go chop down more trees while I wait because I can't really be doing without any firewood. And I don't really have much to be doing in the meantime. I probably should at some point make a bigger charcoal pit, but for now that'll do. But I would like to make a massive one at some point and try and fill it. I think that'd be a fun challenge. Take a lot of trees. There is just something awfully satisfying about chopping down a tree that big. Oh, so many logs. It's definitely safe to say that that one oak tree refilled my pile, and it even left me with 4 stacks that I've thrown in here. This vessel seems to have become my tanning vessel that I'll use for throwing all my hides in. Came over to dig some more clay out because I wanted to make some more lamellar molds to speed up the process of making the armor. Yeah, thanks, Rick. And I saw that he had black bronze arrows. I decided to buy them because it's only 2 gears, and he sold me 32. I can easily make that back off of one tool, but it would cost me 4 ingots to make 32 arrows, roughly, versus 1 ingot to make 1 tool to sell to someone, so I figured it was a worthy deal. But anyway, I'll see you again, Sprig. I'm gonna go dig out that red clay, make those molds, and hopefully we can have our armor soon. So I went ahead and made a few more lamellay molds. I'll get those fired up in a sec. I've got 2 crock pots full of red meat on the go, which is going to make 12 meals, which is perfect. I made 5 more because I think I only need 2 more pours of 8, and that should be enough to fully craft the armor, which is going to be great. So I'll go fire these off real quick. So there are all our molds firing off. Hopefully the charcoal is done and I can get smithing some ingots into shapes I want. Now our charcoal's done, but I think I'm gonna go try and hunt a few rams before it goes to night, because I can do the smithing while it's dark. It might not be the wisest idea to go hunting at this time of night, especially on top of the mountain with these black bronze arrows. I'm more likely to just shoot them off the edge than actually hit my target. We'll find out in a second. Hopefully it's not too bad. Well, there's plenty of victims up here, but I attack one, they're all going to come for me, right? I don't know which one I should shoot first. Probably this one. Oh, it only takes 3 to kill them now. Oh, that's grand. Did I really lose 2 arrows? Already? Oh my god. Oh, it definitely wasn't a slaughterfest up here. We definitely killed the right amount, because that last one, my knife broke. I've currently got 3 ingots on the forge, heating up. I've got the crucible full of copper heating up that I'm going to pour into molds and make into ingots, because I believe you can break ingots down. Yeah, so if you put a chisel and an ingot in, you'll get 20 pieces out, fortunately, which is the same amount used to craft it. So I can break down those copper ingots, re-smelt them with the gold and silver if I need to, and I'll definitely have enough to make some black bronze, and that should cover us. Now, saying all that, I'm not actually sure if I'll be able to use these bars on a copper anvil. I hadn't actually thought about that, because I had to make a copper anvil, didn't I? But you can probably make anvils out of other things. So, unless anvils just have durability, and that's all, I don't know, we'll find out. You know, it's got to be said, we're doing pretty well for food so far. We've filled quite a few crocks, and if you look down here... Whoop, that's no good. We've actually got... Hold on, let me deal with this guy first. I could hit him. We've actually managed to fill a shelf so far. Now, it's not a full shelf, I guess, because technically it's not the top part as well. We are slowly getting there. And I mean, I'm essentially halfway through winter. Unless winter lasts until like March time. And I'm really only like a month or 2 in. But I don't think we're going to have any issues. Any issues at all with food. Well, here's the moment of truth to see whether we can actually use these on a copper anvil. Hopefully we... You know, it would definitely help if I equip these in my offhand first. Oh, I can do it. That's not too bad then. I was honestly really worried that I wasn't going to be able to use them on this. No problem then. Issue solved. Well, there's one item done. Our black bronze pickaxe head. I'm not sure what I'm going to smith next. I don't really know, to be honest. I kind of want a cleaver just because it's a cleaver, but that would be silly, right? Probably couldn't hurt to make a black bronze shovel head. Or maybe a black bronze spear instead of a falx. Replace my old one. I think that could be a good idea. I think we're going to do that. Also, our copper is now smelted down, so I can go and get that into the ingot molds. I actually have no clue what I'm going to do with those other 80 units. I don't know how I would actually get them out. I suppose I could throw the crucible into the water and it might give me the nuggets. Whatever, we test it for science. I am actually surprised that just cooled it off, to be honest. Yeah, it just cooled it off. I thought it'd break, but I guess it's not a mold technically, so... that can live there for now. Eventually I'll smell a bit more copper into it. And then it should be all good. I'm not too sure what to make for this last one. Judging by it, I actually could do with a new hammer, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, it might be a bit of a waste, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I can always go and get more. Well, after forging the rest of those tools, I slept through the night because I didn't really have anything much else to do. Seems all our molds are done finally, which is great because that means we can finally start making the rest of that lamellet. So I think it turns out I am actually going to have to smash up some of these copper bits, or some of these copper ingots, because I don't have enough native copper nuggets to smelt up 1100 units of black bronze. At least I don't think I do. So I should be okay if I do that. Should require 22 pieces of gold. Also 22 pieces of silver. Let's use this first. Let's just see if it works. Yeah, there we go. Some of the old black bronze that I had in there ready to be poured. Well, it's already poured. It's not ready to be poured. It's already been poured. And then after heating this up, hopefully it should be enough to craft the set. Well, the rest of the black bronze is done. I should be able to just pop these out. And if I throw these into the water, because they're still hot, this should cool off. We'll pour these, and then it's just 3 left to pour. And while we wait, we should be able to actually craft 2 of these pieces. I think we can do the head and the legs. So the head just takes 3 pieces like that and a large pelt. And how do these legs do it? Just like that. 1 pelt in the middle top and 5. So we'll get those crafted real quick. Can't say we look too appealing at the moment. I'm not too sure about the helmet. You know, I was saying it looked drippy, but yeah, maybe not so much. It'd be better if it had like a front face mask on it or something. Well, the other pieces have cooled. I have poured the rest of the black bronze into the molds. We've just got to wait on these 3 and then it should be done. Then we can finally go explore some caves. Well, I say finally. I mean, finally explore some caves without dying. And there we have it, the final piece. Let's get this bad boy on and see what we actually look like. You know, I still look pretty goofy. It's definitely because of that helmet. It just looks like I'm wearing a flower pot on my head. I'm definitely going to have to craft something better in the future. Or at least in the near future. Because I can't stand that. But, I guess it's time to grab some supplies and off we go. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you're subscribed already, but if not, hit that button. There's a playlist on the left if you want more vintage story action, and obviously, there's going to be more. Keep safe. Love you. Bye.